Welcome back to Bricktacular. Watch along as we make more improvements to my supersized Sanctum Sanctorum. So welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me again. Today we're going to work on adding some more details in and try and make some more finishing touches to the Sanctum. Adding some detailing inside, some little pieces that are missing, working on this wall here, and just generally trying to get it closer to a finished kind of state. We're not far away at all, but it's just the little details now. Keep running out of the bricks we needed. I've had quite a few bits in, so hopefully we can have a real good go at trying to get this really close to being finished. So, without further ado, let's get building. So I've put all the pieces along the slopes here. So again, you can catch just the slight different tones of colour, slightly different shades of the sand green. But that looks smart now, like that. The only thing I was just looking at is we've got these nice little grey kind of separating pillars down the front, and I put one on the side there. But then when I look back at this side, there's not one there. It just goes straight into the grey, the green, the sand green. So I'm wondering actually if I'll need to make a little bit of an adjustment, take this pillar out and then sit this one further back. Now I'm going to have a look at how I actually put it all together. It might be that I can't, and I had to do it that way because of the way it's attached. Because the problem you have for this set is they don't make these pieces in the mirror image part, the flip way round, other side, flip side round. So this side is how the original one was built. So when you kind of look at it from the front, you see it side on. When you come in this way, you have to turn it. So I think it's because is that how I built? Yeah, it's because of how the studs are there. Because I haven't got anything to attach it to because of the brick. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, so just thinking as we go in. So that's going to have to stay. I was going to change that out for a light grey brick. That's going to have to stay how it is. So I'm wondering now if I can put a grey pillar down that side just to bring this way. But then I might have the same problem. But I am. Yeah, I'll have the same problem that side. I can't bring the studs, the snot bricks this way to attach it. Okay, so it's just going to have to stay odd until they make these this way around. It's just going to have to stay a little bit uneven. But we can tie this bit up now. Done a little bit more to the middle. I'll do a proper show around at the end. Done a little bit more to the middle. Filled these bits in. Built up a couple of the cabinets a little bit more, some glass panels. Filled these bits in. I just need to drop the 1x2s in there. And I've started doing some bits on the other levels as well. But let's get this bit tied up, change that bit around, and I need to change this dark bluish grey for light bluish grey. So let's get that done. So I made a couple more changes, swapped the bits out here, added some more slopes here, tidied up the roof bit as I mentioned a moment ago. So now I'm going to look to the roof. Threw a load of 2x4 tiles down just to get it all covered up and get rid of the studs, but left some areas free because I'm going to build up a little top kind of exit from the stairs coming up. So I'm going to build that up there with a door in the front there, and I need to get some more piping, some more of this kind of channeling piping, and some other little details up there. So I've been using this image quite a bit for reference, right the way down and throughout the build, on the buildings all the way up. I really like the look of the roof, so I need to work on that roof and trying to get that roof looking a little bit more like that with those details, and add in some more bits of greebling and that top section on as well. So I do need to move these chimneys over a little bit. I need to sort these little corners out because I changed the design. Never got around to adjusting the actual roof corners. So get them tidied up, move these are going to go over to line up with this like that one already does, and then I just need to add a couple more bricks in there, drop some of these on top, to give it a kind of spiked effect along the top there. And so just go around and add some more details and try and get it matching that picture. So let's get cracking. So some very good progression on the roof. Really happy with how it's come out. Still need a few finishing touches. Could do with some more 1x2 and 2x3 light blue grey tiles just to fill them a couple of gaps in around a couple of different places. Need to get some of these grill elements. A couple of bricks on the door up. Any kind of good coloured medium nougat or dark tan bricks just to finish that corners of the wall off. But liking that. Using that reference picture as best as I can, just to kind of replicate some different bits of air conditioning units and some ducting and different exhaust pipe and different areas and elements, and then decided to have a go. I know it's not the right character, I know that's not Bruce Banner, but I haven't got a Bruce Banner at the second, so I'm going to have to get one of those bought in off of Bricklink. But wanted to replicate that scene where the Ancient One punches Bruce out of the Hulk, and he kind of floats around a bit like a ghost or like a spirit sort of thing, and she starts talking to him then. So that'd be a cool little Easter egg to sit on the top of the building. So that looked really smart. So really happy with how this has progressed. Taking quite a while to get the detail done, ripping tiles up, putting tiles down, taking them back up again. But yeah, really come on really nicely. So very happy with that. So now I'm going to move on to something a little bit different to this, and I'm going to move on to the basement. Now I said a while ago that I wanted to add a basement underneath, so this is where we're going to be starting. So I built up a 48 base plate, mills plated it all up, random colours in the middle because it won't matter, they're all going to be tiled over eventually. But I'm thinking I'm going to use this set at the front. I'm going to pan it all out so it's all straight. So basically take it apart but keep the detail in and build the wall up properly across there and across there. And then I'm thinking through here that we're going to have what will be 4 cells or 4 kind of holding pens like they had in the Spider-Man film. One with Electro kind of over this side. It was in kind of an arced fronted building, like almost like a hallway there. Doc Ock was in quite some pillars and kind of almost like an octagon sort of shaped building there. And then over on this side there was 2 more cells, one with Lizard in and one with Green Goblin. Brain went blank for a second there. I've got a Green Goblin somewhere, but I can't put my hands on him in a second, so I'll find him in a second and add him in. But the cells down this side look like they were just kind of just like almost straight rectangular kind of rooms. So I'm thinking light bluish grey. So I've got a few bits out for the brickwork. Then some dark bluish grey, kind of some slopes and some bits to make it look, because it was kind of like, it's a weird kind of setup, but almost like they dug into the rock underneath, and there's bits of rubble everywhere. And so give a go at replicating that as best we can. Might have to put this up a little bit higher depending on how big the cells end up being, and then put a wall round the entire outside, which is going to be something that's going to be a bit of a problem because I don't have enough bricks, but I'll lay it out, get a rough idea around the outside. And then the front, I'm probably going to do either a rock face that can peel off to see in, or maybe, depending on where it's going to be in the city, I may do some kind of fascia bits with kind of arcs in, with brickwork in, again that could just be peeled off, so then you can then see in once that's set on top. So let's get cracking and see what we can come up with for the cells. I think we're looking pretty good. Liking how this has panned out. So I've taken that Spider-Man set, just broke it down, straightened it out. On the piece along the front there, and just drop the other bits from the set, just kind of around the different edges, and need to work on the detail in there a little bit. And then we have our 4 different holding cells. So I need to get a Green Goblin for in there, but I've got Lizard in that one. I'm running out of tiles, big tiles, so I need to get some tiles for the top there. Doc Ock in the centre, and then Electro around that kind of archway kind of cell there. So very happy. Watched the film part of this through again a few times and took a couple of stills just to work out roughly. I mean, I'm sure it's not accurate. Rough sort of layout, positioning, and trying to get each of the cells looking similar in Lego form, I guess. So yeah, a little bit more work needed there. Need to get the walls around the outside, but a really good start. Very happy with what we've got done here. And combine that with the roof being done and the kind of other few details. Getting that wall finished off down the side there is nice. Getting these little bits changed over, just little finishing touches that make it really different. Really look really good. So I've done a few before and afters of this building. So we'll pop them up now. So you can see the differences we've got now from before and after. Just looks really, well, as soon as you just get them little details on it, sometimes them finishing touches just make a difference. Just need to get a few more. It'd been, and I say it's very all the time. It'd be nice just to get it just finished, and with just a couple of parts missing, but it's all good. Massive changes, massive improvement. Need to get a few more bricklink orders to get the tiling done on the inside, but really nice, and I'm really happy with the start of this part as well. I've got a bit of dark bluish grey brick, but I'm going to need a lot to be able to build these walls up, high enough then to be able to sit that on top. And then the next step is going to be to peel the base plates off the bottom of here and get some of the 16x16s or the 8x16 plates rather than base plates on the bottom there. And then once I get this finished with some sort of pillars in the corner, that will then sit and kind of attach. Only probably needs to attach a couple of studs, just the weight of it's going to hold it in place, and that'll be really cool having that sat on top and looking really big and grand, a bit like what we've got with the X Mansion as well, and what I plan on doing with a couple of other builds. So yeah, really happy. So I think that's gonna be it for now for this video. Good progress again. Good changes. I'm very, very happy. So if you watched through to the end, very much appreciated. Hoping you're liking and enjoying my supersized Sanctum Sanctorum. If you haven't done so yet, drop us a subscribe. That'd be great. Hit the little bell notification. You'll get a little update, a little notification when I post another video. Like, any comments, any ideas, any little Easter eggs you think I can tuck in, any detailing you think I can amend or change. Always like reading the comments. But for now, thank you very much, and we'll see you again soon.